Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a really cold and crispy morning. At least it's dry and not raining out here. Today we are going to be doing an oil change on a 2015 BMW X5 35i. This is the 6-cylinder twin turbo motor. This is where we'll be pouring oil in. Here's our oil filter. I let this motor run for about 10 minutes this morning, so it should be more or less warmed up. And first thing we got to do is prep it. We got to get a jack underneath, some jack stands, and get ready to drain the oil from the bottom. We got our jack stand, vehicle is lifted up. Now we are going underneath. We are going to be using a 17mm socket to get the drain plug out. This is directly underneath. I'm coming in at an angle, so we're passing the fabric-ish. And here's our drain plug. So from the drain plug, we're coming out. And here's the front. I actually needed an extender because the socket was hitting this metal plate, but working on the drain plug right now, I have my catch pan right here. There's our oil. Even though it ran for about 10 minutes, oil is actually pretty cool still. So on this cold morning, 10 minutes wasn't enough, but it's still pouring pretty freely. So I'm gonna let it drain for maybe 5-10 minutes, make sure everything comes out. As the oil is draining, I'm going to open this cap a little bit just for better airflow, and I'm gonna start working on this filter housing. I invested in an oil filter removal set. Here it is. And we have I think 86mm socket right here, and it goes on pretty snug, and then you just grab a wrench, put it on there, and there we go. Super easy and very convenient. Once you get a few turns in, you could do the rest by hand. So I'm just gonna do that, let it drain. Let's check down here. You guys don't see it, but we still have a little bit of oil coming out, so I'm just gonna let it continue draining. It looks like maybe a half a quart or a quart will come out with this stream. I am using Premium Guard Extended Life PG5607EX. I believe this is a 10,000 mile oil filter, if I remember correctly. Yes, 10,000 miles. Although, if I end up keeping this car for longer, we will do another oil change in maybe 3,500 miles. Don't wait for 10,000 miles, ever. Just 3,000 to 4,000 miles, do an oil change. Your engine will thank you for it. And this new filter comes with new rubber gaskets and a few other things. So this will work for multiple BMWs. That's why we have this drain bolt screw. I will reuse the one I have. Maybe I'll replace the metal washer here. But here's our oil filter. This one, you guys can see it's kind of caked on with junk on top. So we're gonna pull it out. Actually put it back into this box. There we go. And then we could put this new filter in. Very easy. I'm gonna wipe down because it looks like just a little bit of oil spilled on the sides here. And then we'll pull off these rubber gaskets right here. There's one at the bottom and one up top right here. Okay, so we have two new gaskets. I use something like this. You could use a flathead screwdriver, small knife, basically get up under there and then just gently remove it. I'll toss it back in there, and then this new one will go over like that. Then we grab this one, same thing, very easy. There we go, that's it. Now that we have the filter in, gaskets replaced, just drop that on there and start screwing it in. Try to do it by hand. If it doesn't work, then I'll grab my oil filter removal socket and tighten it with a wrench. I was able to do it by hand. Just make sure there's no gap underneath here so it's completely sealed together. And let's check the bottom. Oil has finished draining from the bottom here. I threaded the drain bolt and now I'm going to tighten it with my socket. Now we can refill the engine with oil. This motor calls for 6.8 quarts of fresh oil with an oil filter. When you do the change, I will probably do about 6.4, let it run, and then check the onboard computer, see if I need to add more. This is the oil that I'm using, Kirkland Full Synthetic 5W30. It is the same as Mobil 1 or Castrol or any of those name brand oils. New filter put in, fresh oil put in. Drain plug is tight. We're going to lower the car and then we're going to start it and make sure nothing is leaking or no obvious signs of issues. Started like a champ. No weird or odd sounds or noises. So let's check here. Sounds fantastic. No dripping, no nothing. So because this car measures oil itself, basically done by a computer, I'm gonna let it run because it needs to be up to normal operating temperature in order to get an accurate reading. So while it's warming up, I'm gonna clean up all of my tools and then we're gonna jump inside. Although the computer is telling me that the engine oil level is okay, but it can't give me an accurate reading because the motor is not at operating temperature, which clearly it's not. So we're gonna wait. I'm actually going to kill the car for now because we are going to reset the oil service light. We're going to push the start button once where it doesn't start the car. Then we are going to push and hold. And so now we go through these, engine oil, and then we push and hold again. Reset, push and hold. Reset in progress. Reset successful. That's it. Now I'm gonna start it and let it run where it actually warms up to full temperature so we could get an absolute accurate reading. But here it says engine oil level okay. I just wanna see the bar for my peace of mind. But if you guys are satisfied with that, then you could leave it right here. I'm gonna end the video here. I'm gonna finish my peace of mind off video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. It's a very, very easy oil job to do. Make sure you use quality oil, quality oil filter. This whole oil change cost me under 30 bucks. It's well worth it doing it yourself. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in another video.